Hey friends, Tina Lala here with Mr. Don.
Hello.
Today we're excited to share all the delicious food options you can enjoy during Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, running from November 8th to December 20th. Some of these treats may seem familiar from last year, but we'll make sure we highlight the ones that are new. With the party lasting just 5 hours, it can be hard to try everything, but with a little bit of planning, you can ensure that your food adventure is worthwhile. We'll share reviews and prices of all the goodies. Stay tuned until the end when we reveal our favorite savory and sweet treats that we're most excited to try. Grab your paper and pencil and let's start our food journey right down Main Street. We're starting over at the Main Street Bakery with this letter to Santa. And look, Don, it's a mailbox.
Yeah, look at that. It is a mailbox. Problem is, I can't fit letters in there.
No, you can't fit letters in there, but it is stuffed with some hot chocolate mousse, which that is probably super yummy and rich. It's covered with marshmallow toppings and some chocolate pieces. This is actually a flourless cake, and it looks delicious.
It sure does.
Next, we have the Mickey-shaped cinnamon roll with holiday-themed icing.
It looks awesome. I like an awesome cinnamon roll.
And this is definitely big enough that it's shareable, and the price is right. So this is definitely a good idea for a group to share at the party. Next, we're going to head over to the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, which is right next door. And we're going to start with this new gingerbread milkshake. It has vanilla ice cream, gingerbread syrup, and ginger snap crumbles, topped with whipped cream and a chocolate piece shaped like a gingerbread.
I'm not a big fan of milkshakes, but gingerbread in a milkshake,
It is tough, especially in this heat. Gingerbread can be really tough. And according to the reviews I've seen, this is primarily a vanilla milkshake with a light hint of gingerbread. And considering the cost, I would probably pass on it because you can get a milkshake anywhere. And it's $9, so that's a lot.
That's a lot for a milkshake.
Next is a peppermint brownie sundae, which is a house-baked brownie topped with peppermint ice cream, hot fudge, and chocolate ganache with candy cane pieces.
Now that's something I'd like to have.
Yeah, you like brownies.
I love brownies.
Well, here comes some more peppermint for you. It's a peppermint ice cream cookie sandwich. This is peppermint ice cream sandwiched between 2 oatmeal peppermint chip cookies and rolled in candy cane pieces.
That sounds good too, especially if the oatmeal cookies will be warm.
Right. It's not going to be healthy.
I don't care healthy. Well, you're not going to a party. You're going to a party like this and
to get healthy?
Not to get healthy.
Okay, the next is the Plaza Restaurant. So you take it right off of Main Street and head over to Tomorrowland, and they have the gingerbread milkshake that we just talked about, and they have this delicious s'mores cake. Now this is a chocolate cake with chocolate ganache, toasted marshmallow mousse, and sugar snowflakes. Now this cake does look amazing, and I'm hoping that actually the ganache to marshmallow mousse thickness is good. I don't understand why though a s'mores is here for Christmas. I don't think s'mores, I think of the summer.
Well, they have fireplaces in their houses, so why not have a s'more?
Okay, good point. And this cake, which looks huge, is only $10, which is a reasonable price. Next, let's cross over Main Street over to Casey's Corner with the Holiday Dinner Hot Dog. This is an all-beef hot dog with turkey and gravy, fried onions, and cranberry sauce.
Now this sounds delicious.
Yeah, and I think the price, $12.99, is actually a really good price, which is reasonable with the other things that are there. The other thing they have is a holiday dinner loaded French fries, which are French fries with turkey and gravy, fried onions, and cranberry sauce.
Now you put the two together, and you have a party.
Yeah, the only thing is these two items together are $20.
Yeah, so what? It's still good.
It is good. But I think they're definitely shareable. I think that's the other thing. They're definitely shareable items. The next they have is a candy cane tart, which is a chocolate tart filled with peppermint ganache topped with festive meringue.
Sounds good, but, more peppermint?
Yeah, I personally don't like peppermint, so this one is definitely a struggle for me. Along Main Street and up through the Main Street hub area, they have a festive pretzel, which is a jumbo pretzel with chocolate hazelnut drizzle, caramel sauce, Twix cookie bars, and festive sprinkles.
It sounds good, but I'm not a hazelnut person. If they deal without the hazelnut drizzle, but the price. $12?
Okay, but from what I hear, this pretzel is massive. Yeah, and it's definitely shareable.
But it's a pretzel. $12 for a pretzel.
I know, but again, it's a big pretzel. It is very messy, so make sure you grab your napkins. But $12.50,
that's steep.
It is steep. Let's see. The next we have the hot chocolate churros, which are churros rolled in hot chocolate powder by Joffrey's Coffee, and they're topped with marshmallows and peppermint candies. I think there's a lot of peppermint. I don't like peppermint, so I struggle through all this.
But you do like the churros.
I do like churros. Who doesn't like a churro? So the next item is the red velvet Christmas wreath donut. This is a red velvet donut topped with buttercream and holiday sprinkles. This isn't new, and it's a huge crowd pleaser. The donut is nice and moist. The buttercream frosting is not too rich or sweet, and it's definitely one that I think is going to come back year after year.
Yeah, who doesn't like a good donut?
I know. Next is the gingerbread cola. So this is Coca-Cola served with gingerbread syrup.
No. They put Oreo in this Coca-Cola, and that was awful. Okay, I am a Coke aficionado. Okay, no.
I don't think this is going to be for you. And they price it at $5 because I think they're hoping people are going to try it, but I don't think it's going to go over well. Yeah. Just a reminder, mobile ordering is available on the My Disney Experience app during party hours, which will help you to maximize your time. Make sure you use that My Disney Experience app and order food before you get there so that it's ready once you arrive. Okay, over at Aloha Island Refreshments over in Adventureland, they have the Holiday Pineapple Orange Guava Juice Float, otherwise known as Pog juice. So it's the pineapple orange and guava juice with a coconut soft serve and a spiced pineapple tree top. Now, this actually has the same ingredients as the Tropical Serenade float that Aloha Island serves already for $7.99, and that's available during regular hours. So if time and cost are a factor, I would suggest just passing on this because it's the same thing you can already get during regular hours.
I know you like Pog juice, but
I love Pog juice. Next, we have the Cranberry Citrus Float, which is Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and Fruit Boba Pearls topped with a Dole Whip.
That sounds pretty good.
It does. I mean, anything that has boba pearls, everybody loves. We're going to pass the Pirates of the Caribbean, and we're going to head over to the Golden Oak Outpost near Tiana's Bayou, and we're going to try the Holiday Chicken Nugget Platter, which are crispy chicken nuggets with sage butter and cranberry barbecue glaze, served with mashed potatoes and corn.
Sounds awesome.
This does sound awesome, and the price for $11.29 is average. However, the pictures that I've seen of this platter make it look a little bit more like a kid size than anything else, so definitely keep that in mind. I mean, it is shareable, so even though it's not a huge plate, it is $11.29. You're going to be sharing it with others, but it definitely looks like it's more of a kid's meal. The next item is the festive beignets. You get 3 light and fluffy beignets dusted with blue sugar cookie dust and served with cookie butter icing.
That sounds good.
Yeah, from what I'm hearing, these are absolutely delicious, so I can't wait to try them.
Oh, I like the beignets over at Port Orleans.
Yes, and these are definitely those style of beignets. Next, we have the fried ice cream Christmas tree, which is peppermint ice cream rolled in cereal, topped with green cookie butter whipped cream and festive sprinkles.
Okay, fried ice cream.
Fried ice cream, yeah. I hear this is not very good, so...
Yeah. I don't know how you can fry ice cream.
Well, because they're rolling it in that cereal top, that gives it the coating it needs to then fry it.
Oh, it must be a quick fry.
Quick fry. We're going to head over to Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn and Cafe around the corner heading into Frontierland with the carne asada loaded fries. These are seasoned French fries with carne asada, chipotle queso, caramelized onion, avocado salsa verde, and queso fresco.
That sounds awesome. Kind of like nachos, but with fries.
And if it's anything like other stuff that they serve over here at Pecos Bill, they're loaded. They're definitely loaded with toppings and goodness.
And that's probably a shareable plate too.
Definitely. Next, we have the cheese and chili tamales. That's served Christmas style with mild red chili and green chili pumpkin seed sauces, citrus chipotle chicken, cilantro rice, pinto beans, and queso fresco.
More good stuff.
Yeah. Again, with all of that mixed in, and again, shareable. Next, we have the chocolate eggnog tart. This is the chocolate tart topped with eggnog mousse and the chocolate antlers looking like a reindeer. And next we've got the salted caramel aracha. This is a sweet, creamy Mexican or Spanish plant-based drink that contains milk, some spices. It's like a version of a New Orleans milk punch. It's non-alcoholic and it can be a little spicy, but this is pretty good. Next, we're going to head over to Sleepy Hollow over in Liberty Square. They have an orange chicken tender dish. Now, this is fried chicken tenders with orange soy glaze, glass noodles, green onions, and crispy garlic.
Kind of looks like Chinese food.
It does look like Chinese food, and it comes in this really... so I appreciate the idea of the to-go box, but I'm not really sure how you're going to, eat these soy glazed chicken nuggets with your fingers, but then if you have to cut them...
But they look like they're on a stick.
They're not on a stick. Nope, they're individual chicken nuggets in the box.
Because they look like they were on a stick in the box.
No, they're just chicken nuggets on the top.
So they will be
difficult. So they're sticky, yep. And you can't really cut in that little to-go box, so it really makes it impossible to eat them inside the box. But it does seem like you get a lot of tenders, so that's good. Next we have the Szechuan cauliflower. So this is a spiced breaded cauliflower tossed in a Szechuan soy glaze. And I actually think this is a very unique item for Disney. I mean, not a lot of people like cauliflower. I don't understand, though, why Disney is going very Asian with some of these dishes, but I do think that it's very interesting. Next, we have the brownie peppermint bark with peppermint candy pieces.
Very Christmas.
It is very Christmas. I mean... We've made bark here before. I just don't really love the $5.49 price. This is also available over at the Liberty Square Marketplace as well. What I have heard is that it tastes like it was stale and almost pre-made. It was very hard and crunchy. I mean, peppermint bark can be very hard.
Yeah, but you can pre-make bark, but make it right.
Yeah. Next is the Holiday Red Velvet Waffle Sundae. This is a Mickey-shaped red velvet waffle topped with M&M milk chocolate candies, peppermint ice cream, and hot fudge.
Now that sounds good.
That does sound good. And all kids would like that because it's a Mickey.
It's a Mickey waffle.
Next is Mickey and Cookies Mousse. It's a brown sugar cookie cake topped with chocolate chip cookie dough mousse, milk mousse, and chocolate chip cookies.
Mousse, and more mousse.
I know. It sounds like it's going to be... With those cookies, you can probably dippable.
Yeah.
With the cookies. Now we're going to head over to Columbia House, which is over by the Haunted Mansion, and they have a gingerbread cake. This is a gingerbread chiffon cake with cream cheese frosting, dulce ganache, and a chocolate piece.
That sounds good.
It does. I think that price $6.29 for that piece, that sounds like it's going to be... It's a good price for that size piece.
Okay.
We're going to keep on going over past It's a Small World and head over to the Pinocchio Village House, where we're going to first try a baked brie flatbread. This is a brie cheese spread, mango chutney, green apples, arugula, almonds, and a honey drizzle.
Sounds interesting.
It does sound interesting. The reviews that I'm seeing say that the brie is perfectly melted and very creamy, while the mango chutney resembles more of a mild orange marmalade. But it enhances rather than overpowers the flavor. The addition of the green apples provide a nice satisfying crunch that you're not getting with some of the other things. Yeah, that's why they get the crunch. Okay. And it's more of like a sweet flatbread. Next we have the lasagna flatbread, which is Italian sausage, meatballs, 5-cheese mix, ricotta cheese, and pesto.
That's normal. Let's have that all the time.
That would be for you. They got your name all over.
Yeah, all over that one. I mean, come on. Who doesn't like sausage, meatballs, cheese, ricotta, pesto, all on a flatbread? Yeah, that's a normal flatbread right there.
Next we have the Black Forest Parfait, which is a flourless chocolate cake with chocolate mousse and cherry chantilly topped with brandy cherry compote, which adds a pop of tart cherry taste. And I'm hearing that there are chocolate popping candies, but not everybody who has had it has actually tasted the popping candies. Okay. So I'm not sure that it's actually there. And I think for the price, $5.99, I mean...
Try it.
Yeah, it's not terrible. So now let's head over to the Friars Nook in Fantasyland on your way to the Winnie Pooh Adventure. We're going to try the Holiday Pot Roast Hot Dog.
Oh, yeah.
This is an all-beef hot dog topped with braised pot roast, Swiss fondue, horseradish mustard, and crispy onions.
Another lovely hot dog.
Yeah.
with a nice topping of everything you would need on a hot dog.
Everything that I'm hearing is that the braised pot roast is really tender, that the rolls can actually handle the combination of the hot dog and all the toppings on top of it. Next, we have the Italian beef tots. These are tater tots topped with the tender braised beef, a moderate amount of cheese curds, zesty pickled jalapenos that add a nice kick to the dish, and it's all served with a red wine gravy.
Nice addition to your hot dog.
I think it's a really good idea because if people haven't tried poutine,
yes, poutine,
this is a nice step in that direction with the cheese curds.
Yep.
So next we have a sugar cookie hand pie. This is a sugar cookie dough wrapped in a flaky crust with icing and festive sprinkles.
Looks like a turnover.
It does. And actually the crust on this dessert is actually quite hard because it's like a sugar glaze on it.
Okay.
And then inside is just sugar cookie dough. And so it's really more of a combination of like sugar on sugar.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
In my opinion, I would pass on this one. If you can find something to spend your money on instead of this, I would pass. Next we have the toasted marshmallow panna cotta tart with graham cracker ganache and macaroon. This is a tough one. Disney keeps on trying to put out this panna cotta with like a snowman look on it, and the last couple years it hasn't gone great. So this is another option. I'm hearing it's not great.
Okay. But a macaroon usually is good.
Well, macaroon is on top. That's the snowman's face, and then the rest of it is all the panna cotta tart. Yep. So next we have is eggnog shake. So this is an eggnog soft serve with ginger snap crumbles topped with whipped cream and festive sprinkles.
More eggnog. I'm not an eggnog fan.
I'm not happy with this because it's $8.49, which I think is a lot. I mean, I'm sure that people who buy coffee there, that's probably an average price, but I think they're overpriced it for the holiday season and taking advantage of people in my mind. Yeah, so next we're going to head over to Storybook Treats in Fantasyland across from the Seven Dwarfs ride. This has a sugar plum vanilla soft serve sundae. This is sugar plum vanilla soft serve swirl dipped in the celebration cake cone dip topped with marshmallows and almonds.
Doesn't sound half bad.
No, and they've got a couple of things you'll see as we go through that look kind of similar to this little like soft serve ice cream with sprinkles on top. I just think the $7.79 could have been $5-6 for soft serve. Yeah, I agree. All right, so on our way over to Storybook Circus, we're going to stop over at the pretzel cart that's on the right-hand side. And we're going to first start with the festive pretzel, which we've talked about before, the jumbo pretzel, and the hot cocoa churro. But the other thing that they have here is a Santa belt buckle. This is not new. This is a pistachio mousse with a dark chocolate truffle center and a chocolate buckle. It's very cute.
It's very cool. Yeah, very cool. Nice design.
We're going to head back over to Fantasyland, over to Cheshire Cat, where they have a whoopie pie, which is a chocolate cake sandwiched with marshmallow mint buttercream.
Typical whoopie pie. Kind of like a good whoopie pie.
The other thing they have is a cherry cordial cold brew. This is a Joffrey's cold brew topped with cherry whipped cream, chocolate drizzle, and chocolate curls. This is non-alcoholic as well.
I like smelling coffee, but I don't like drinking coffee.
Yeah,
I'm weird like that, but that's...
I mean, it might be for those parents who need to drink coffee to get through the night, but I don't know that I could drink coffee at 10 o'clock at night. But so next we're going to head down to Tomorrowland over to Cosmic Ray Starlight Cafe, and we're going to start with the Holiday Pot Roast Melt. This is a slow-cooked beef on a thick toast with cheddar, provolone, and beef gravy.
Looks really good.
Yeah, that's right up your alley. Next, we're going to have the Holiday Turkey Burger. So this is a turkey burger topped with traditional stuffing, provolone, and cranberry chutney on a brioche bun.
Thanksgiving on a brioche bun.
Yeah, I'm hearing this is really good. This is not new. They had this last year. I've heard that the burger is just very flavorful. All the ingredients kind of complement each other very perfectly into that one bite. Next, we have the peppermint eclair, which is an eclair with white chocolate peppermint mousse and chocolate pieces. This is really pretty. It's a pretty piece, yeah. Is a cranberry and citrus punch with amaretto syrup and Seagram's ginger ale. This is non-alcoholic.
It sounds good.
It does sound good. Nice, like a cranberry spritz is what I'm thinking it probably tastes like. Okay, next we're going to head down Tomorrowland over to Auntie Gravity's Galactic Goodies, and the first thing they have there is a lump of coal in your stocking. This is cookies and cream shake topped with whipped cream, cookies and cream crumbles, and a chocolate donut hole on top.
Another shake.
Yeah, and it's $8.49, which I still think is quite a lot for a shake.
Oh, not $8.50 though.
Right. Next, they have a smoky chocolate brownie sundae. This is a house-baked brownie topped with smoky chocolate soft serve covered in chocolate cone dip, topped with marshmallows and festive sprinkles.
Smoky chocolate.
Yeah, this is definitely subjective to a person's taste. People I know who've tried it, they've said that the marshmallows are actually quite stale.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, so like freeze-dried, but almost like a stale taste to them. So here's been all the food that you're going to enjoy during the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party for 2024. Let us know in the comments which items you're most excited to share with Santa. All right, Don, so now that we're at the end, tell me what is the one savory item you're really looking forward to?
The pot roast hot dog.
Yeah, that does look delicious.
Anything extra on a hot dog, you gotta have it.
Huge, loaded with toppings.
Yes,
and they're definitely worth
amazing.
the price. Yeah. Yeah, I would say any of the fries. I love fries, so any of the fries with all those toppings that are out there, even the one with the cheese curds on it, I'm really looking forward to trying some of those. And the prices on a lot of them were really inexpensive.
Yep.
And they're huge dishes, so I'm excited for those. Now, what about sweet? What's the sweet item that you're looking for?
The brownie sundae.
The brownie sundae. Anything brownie.
Anything brownie.
I'm really looking forward to the gingerbread cake over at the Columbia House because I think those layers that they're going to have of the chiffon cake with the cream cheese frosting, I just think that looks just so indulgent. And for $6.29, that is really cheap.
Yep.
So here you've had all the food that you're going to enjoy during the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Let us know in the comments down below which item you're most excited to share with Santa. And as always, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss a thing.
Next, let's take a look at the Disney Eats gingerbread collection for November. It's the holiday season, and as always,
we'll see you in the Disney parks.